YouTube, what is up? It is your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com. And in today's Madden 24 video, I'm going to break down the secret adjustment to playing lockdown match coverage. Now, we just had a recent Madden 24 title update, which made match coverage extremely effective. And with this secret adjustment, we're going to take it to the next level. Before the update, match coverage was a little buggy. You could use it to defend pretty much some corner route concepts well. But other than that, there's a lot of bugs. But the title update fixed that, and with the secret adjustment I'm going to show you guys in this video and show you guys how to play it, it's going to be really, really good. Now, right now, there's two specific match coverages that are very effective in my opinion, and that's the cover 4 quarters and the cover 6. If you're running match coverage, you probably want to use the 4-6 playbook on defense. You could use really any, to be honest, but the 4-6 is really good. I like right now running the big nickel over G with the cover 6, and then also you guys see cover 6 here, cover 4 quarters. Reason for this is the big nickel over G has good packages with different adjustments you can use to mix in some other coverages, but also they have good blitzes and you're getting a good 4-down pass rush. Right now I feel like the 4-down pass rush is really good. It sheds really effectively. So if you're going to run this, make sure you have a 4-down, 4 good D-line pass rushes. You could set linebackers at the end if you need to, and then D-ends at D-tackle if you need to. But really you're relying on rushing 4, so you need a good pass rush here. I'm telling you, 4-down lineman sets right now get crazy sheds. So, if you're coaching adjustments, what you need to do is turn auto flip on. Again, get the nickel corner on the strong side of the offensive formation. So if you're going up against like a trips or a bunch, you always want that nickel corner on the wide side of the field, right? The strong side of the formation with the 3 receivers. I'm actually using the auto flip on default right now. The auto alignment on default. You could use this on base. I'm personally using it on default. Option is on conservative. I will tell you guys, they took the play ball adjustment out from the coaching adjustments. I don't really understand why they did that, but it's gone. So the only other one I do is I make sure my zone drops are on default. Guys, if you have match coverage with zone drops on, the match isn't going to work. You got to have it on default, and you got to have your zone coverage setting set to match. Now, if you play in the old systems, number one, I don't know why you are, because the game hasn't been... They don't really care about the old systems anymore. So, like, if you want to play a better Madden, get the new systems. But if you happen to be on the old systems and you don't have this adjustment, that's fine. Just pick the cover 4 quarters play, and you're going to get match regardless. But this is a new system thing to turn your match setting on. So, let's come out, run cover 4 quarters, break down how it works after the patch, and then I'm going to go over the secret adjustment that you need to be using to make this defense even better. All right? So, we're going to go up against Gun Bunch. And Gun Bunch is a really good formation to break down the secret adjustment that I am using and also how it works, because Bunch is meta. A lot of people run Bunch, and Bunch killed this match defense before the patch. Now, if you guys enjoy high-level Madden 24 content, tips, and gameplays, make sure you subscribe to the channel, subscribe, comment, like the video. If we get to 500 likes on this video, I'll post another match breakdown that I've been using after the patch. And if you guys enjoy playing daily fantasy sports, check out Thrive Fantasy. I got a link in my pinned comment and my description. You can click. You can use the code Duke, and you'll get a 100% deposit match up to $250, which is going to be the best offer of the year. Thrive Fantasy is legit for daily fantasy sports. So, guys, basically how this coverage works right now after the patch is it's no longer buggy to where people can run vertical concepts and just get the seam routes wide open. That was the biggest problem. So before the patch, you would just see seams running wide open. Right now, they've actually changed it to where you'll get the quartered flats and potentially the safeties. They'll match onto the verticals, so you no longer have to really worry about that. So these quarter flats, they're actually extremely important, which leads me to my first important tip for match. Do not shade your coverage, and I'm about to show you guys why. If you shade your coverage on match, you're getting rid of the quarter flats and you're either getting cloud flats or hard flats. In any case, if you shade your match, you're going to have problems, and that's why a lot of people, I think, have thought match is broken, is because they shade their match and you get rid of the quarter flats, which are really important zones, which match, right? Because if you do that, look what's going to happen. You're going to essentially leave your vertical to the tight end wide open. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I'm going to do that again. If you shade your match, you are potentially, and I'm just going to show you guys here, see the hard flats? You're potentially giving up a huge seam pass just like that. And the reason why that happens is the outside quarter zone has to match to the wheel route, and then that leaves the responsibility of the tight end seam on the quarter flat. But if you shade down or up, then you don't have a quarter flat. You have a hard flat or a cloud flat. So guys, I know sometimes it's hard to defend quick flats from match, but you can never, on the bunch or the trip side, get rid of your quarter flat, because if you do, and someone runs a vertical concept, you might give up a one-play touchdown, because again, you'll see the corner on the quarter deep zone, he has to match the wheel, the safety has to take the crosser, and then that leaves nobody on the tight end, right? Because there's now a hard flat who's just sitting in the flat, he's not matching, and this is what's giving up the huge seam play. So, number one, do not shade your match as a general rule of thumb right now, because the vertical concepts are so popular at a bunch of trips formations, you can't do it. Now watch the difference here. I'm not going to shade my match. Do you want to become a better Madden player and win more games? If so, check out my premium Madden strategy website, sportsgamers.com. I've built sportsgamers.com to provide you with the best Madden tips, best Madden ebooks and schemes, all from the pros at the lowest price possible. I've helped thousands upon thousands of Madden players improve their games, and I can help you as well. Our VIP Madden membership is our best offer yet. This membership will include all of our Madden ebooks all year long and hundreds of weekly Madden Vault tip updates to keep you ahead of the game. Click the link in the description and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order. I'm just going to stay in my default coverage, and you will see that now that vertical to the seam, to the tight end, it's matched by the quarter flat. If you try to throw that, I mean, he caught the ball somehow, but, I didn't click on. If I click on, I can easily swat that away, potentially pick it off. So that's tip number one. Do not shade your match. Now, there's one more very important tip that's a little bit more advanced that we're going to go over now. But before we do that, I need to explain how the rest of the coverage works in general. So, generally speaking, guys, these quarter flats, they're supposed to take the first guy into the flat. Now, if there's no one going into the flat, you will see the match on potentially vertical routes. The thing is, the tight end wheel actually goes out into the flat before it goes up, so that's kind of why that quarter flat reads it and matches it, because technically, if someone heads into the flat at all, the quarter flat is going to, play that, right? So that's the first guy into the flat, he took it. But like, say you run a corner streak concept, that, like a Z-spot, right? Corner streak flat. Well, this is what match has always been really good at, because we know that corner streak flat from bunch and tight formations on the short side of the field kills every coverage in the game almost, because it beats zone and corner routes beat man by themselves. But in match, it actually defends it really well, because the quarter flat can match onto the flat route, then the safety and the corner can match up on the corner and the streak. Now, this is essentially what's known as the box rule, the box check against these bunch formations. These guys right here essentially create a box around the bunch, and they lock up that corner streak flat. So if you're having problems with corner streak flat, this is the coverage you need to use. Now, on the other side of the field, it's very similar. You have this guy, if the running back heads out in flat, he's responsible for him. This guy right here against bunch formations, the outside corner, he'll match on that receiver the majority of the time. So you kind of need to be careful on that. If they're running routes that beat man coverage, like a C route, other routes like that, you might just want to put him in an outside third zone so he doesn't get killed as if he's in man. But if they're running like routes over the middle, like slants and different things like that, it's actually good. But anyways, let's just look at how this works. You probably want to play on the 3-rec hook zone and just play with your user over the middle. So let's look at how this corner route streak flat combo works against this match. You guys can see it is not open. There's nobody open there. That's an easy breakup or pick. Now, the way to make this coverage even better is to utilize your user defender in man coverage. Now, we're not actually going to play man. What we're going to do is we're usering this guy. So this is kind of similar to how some people would like to put their user on a blitz angle to trick the game into thinking there's more people blitzing there actually is to get a better pass rush so that their blitzes come free. What I'm going to do is I'm going to man up my user to whoever I think the pull route is on the play. What is a pull route? A pull route is a route designed to get another route open. So just to give you an example, if somebody was running verticals on me, right? I know that this crossing route sometimes can confuse, or that the tight end can confuse, depending upon the route combo they use. There's different match bombs people can still do. Typically speaking, at a bunch, the slot or the tight end could confuse my match coverage, my safety deep zones and all the deep zones leave people wide open. So if I take my user and I man up my user on whoever the pull route is, the route that's getting other players open, that will actually make your match coverage play smarter and not give up these big plays. Because they think that, oh, I manned up on him, we don't have to cheat on him or overplay him, so it makes your coverage play smarter, even though we're not actually going to play man coverage. We're just going to still free roam and lurk. So, we're going to take away that and, quick sack. So, if you guys can give me the 500 likes on this video, I'll post another breakdown of match coverage, another way to use match coverage after the patch. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.